going to be what are your friends saying about you? Pick one. And this deck. Two. We have this deck. And three. This deck. I haven't looked up the meaning to any of these. These have some words, but I'm an intuitive reader, so just pick 1, 2, or 3. What are your friends saying about you? So, number 1. First, I'm gonna shuffle 7 times, and then we'll do another 7 to see what you get. So, shuffle 1, shuffle 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just shuffling. 6 and 7. We're all set. And now I will shuffle 7 times to see what comes out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're the talk of the town, apparently. And last shuffle. It just flew on out my hand. So did that. Ooh, there's a lot of anxiety for this one. This is general message. This is someone personal to you, someone you've been wondering about, so put that aside. Overall energy. Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seed of creativity. I won't give the messages until I have all the cards. Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows you from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with renewed perspective and heightened energy. The reason I touch cards often is not necessarily just to fix them, but to feel the energy from them. Fresh air, and it speaks when I touch it, is what I'll say. Fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today, as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. As the wind blows, all these are upside down. Innocence. Beloved one, Everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness, so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal, interesting. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. What you do, Mom? Sorry, I was talking to the dog. Oh, here comes the other one. You don't have to be jealous. All I do is talk to her. And that one's Dottie. Cleanse and detoxify with great love and respect. She's messing with my legs under the table. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, will help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Excuse you. Get down, young lady. Down. Good listen. Give your cares, worries, sorry about that, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. I'm making sure I'm not exposed. I just realized she totally tried to pull my shirt down because she's goofy. She's just a puppy. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. If I make faces, it's because I'm listening to what they're telling me, but I'd rather hear the whole story and then give it to you, since I can take my time on YouTube. On my TikTok, I have to kind of just out with it. But since I can take my time, it can be much more thorough. If you were curious. If you weren't, that's how I read. Joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. See only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. New partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity. I don't know why I can't say this word. I can say it fine within my mind. Sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So far, I can tell that someone who can't catch their breath around you, someone who stutters, someone who speaks about you the most. Okay. And someone here that you've banished out of your energy is also talking about you. I know this is supposed to be about friends, but I'm going to give you all your messages. Some people believe that you're a bit much of a daydreamer. Kind of like you believe in Prince Charming only because you have high standards. It's not that you believe in Prince Charming, this, that, or the other. You believe in equal give and take. And that's to everyone you've shot down. Now, to people who are interested in you, they are intimidated by your standards. And for those who really know you, your true friends, they know you have a very playful personality. You're very loving, you're very kind, and you're always looking for new ways to enjoy relationships in a healthier way. I feel like the person, for some of you, you recently banished one person. For others of you, you've banished several, you've banished many. I mean, 5 plus. I'm seeing 3 male, 2 female, or that's what they look like. Two smell of cheeseburgers like it's their favorite food. And 3 of them love to watch the rain with you. And how to know if this message is for you. You have been feeling more called to look into the moon cycles, possibly unknowingly manifesting. The dolphin is your spirit animal. You're quite feisty, like a kangaroo. You look really friendly and sweet. But I'm getting kickboxing. You ain't got no problem jabbing and kicking, like you're very fit. You speak to angels and like Pegasus in your dreams. Whether or not you recall these dreams, it doesn't matter. You can speak to animals telepathically, whether you realize it or not. If an animal just so happens to look your way because you're sitting there in your mind saying, oh, you're so sweet, you're so lovely, I wish you'd look at me. It's not a coincidence. If certain things don't resonate, it's not for you. If you feel it here, your soul will tell you. Some of you are a bit confused about whether or not you should have a child. Your friends are telling you you're too irresponsible, to this, to that. It's not up to someone else to tell you whether or not you'll be an unfit parent, okay? No one's perfect. Read books. Try your best. Everyone here is someone responsible and loving. So you just need to know those friends who are going against your goals. You need to cut them out. You want people in your life who are going to support you and support your goals. Not there to be your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your counselor. They're people you can hire for that. If you have issues and you want to just vent to them, your friend should just listen to you. If you ask for advice, they can give it. Or they could say, if I were in your situation, I personally blah, blah, blah. But even if a friend does that, that's them inserting themselves as you. You don't want friends like that. Those are people who are a bit controlling, and I really don't give two thumbs up to anybody who even gets triggered by that. It's true. People who try to tell you what to do with your life, they're not trying to rescue you, they're not trying to save you. They're technically in that moment living through you. Okay. So this is the generalized part. Now there is someone special in your life. Actually, I'm getting 3 people you're very close to. 2 you may have already banished, but 1 is still there. This person, you felt like they were telling you the truth. They're not. They're working with the other people, and as I say that, my roommate is doing his woodwork. Sorry about that, but that's just a confirmation that they got something in the works. Wedding. Marriage is the union of 2 souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith and love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love. There's 1. I made a face because I got an interesting message with that one. But like I said, I'm going to get all of it and then talk about it. Trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything you need related to this idea. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. Dottie, leave her alone. Leave her alone. That was no coincidence. You just wait till I tell you what's up with this. I will tell you you're not going to like it, but do I know the truth or not? Go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart, and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself, Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angel's wings. After this reading, I want you to give yourself a big hug like this woman is doing in this picture. And you'll find out why. Assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently with love. Love yourself as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. I'm going to take a moment before I give you this message, as if I'm going to seem a bit emotional. I am really sad and I kind of want to cry. There's someone you have a deep commitment with, that you want to be deeply committed to. And you have one special friend who is trying to talk you out of this marriage. Tries to be really loving and nurturing, but you feel like something is off. Rather than them supporting you and your relationship with this person, they want to marry this person instead. They've been making moves on this person, putting their hands on them. I'm going to take that as a confirmation because they were fine. This person is naturally assertive and dominant, and they're not afraid to tell you the truth, exactly how it is. In fact, with their words, they can be very brash, and sometimes they don't know when to quit. They keep trying to convince you to be with someone new, almost like your relationship is toxic, and you're just like, none of it adds up. And they've been sleeping together behind your back. And not all of it has been by choice. I'm hearing for someone specifically, you were at a party, got drunk or whatever. Your friend disappeared with this person. They said they were trying to figure out like a cool surprise for you or something. This person, who's your friend, slipped something into their drink and kind of forced themselves on them. As I say this, it starts to pour. This friend doesn't give a fuck about you. They've been trying to take things from you your whole life. It's all gonna add up after this reading. And I'm so sorry to tell you this, but I am not sorry for being the person to actually tell you the truth. That you don't have any more real friends. In fact, everybody knew about this. I'm hearing, didn't you know he cheated on you at that party? Everybody knew. I have a deck, a message deck. It's a Truth Slayer deck. I wonder if this is it. No. It's my messages deck. I'm not going to pull it out because it'll be that much more painful. But they're showing me that line. It's raining even harder now. I wonder if I can open a window so you can hear it. So that way maybe this gentle rain will cleanse you of any sadness. Your potential is endless. Remember to stay wise and humble and be who you want to be. Let's listen to the rain together, shall we? No, you can't jump out there. We have 2 floors. There's a screen there, don't worry. Hey. I know you like it. Stop messing with the window, baby. Yeah, see, your face is getting dirty. Because you're rubbing it up all against the screen. Puppy the tree up. Cleanse yourself of these people. Cleanse yourself of this life. You don't need friends. You just need yourself. Just remember, you don't have to love anybody else, just yourself. I want you to write down everything that's happened since you've been friends with this person, with these people, what's happened in your relationships, period, your romantic relationships. I want you to write down everything that's happened within the last 6 months. I want you to look for the signs. I want you to forgive yourself. Because it is not your fault. And I want you to forgive these people. So you can release it. Forgive, but don't forget. Don't let them back in your life. Don't let them back in your energy. If they try to talk to you, just say, I'd rather be alone, thanks, I'm good. And if they try to get ugly, just be like, oh, you want to be nasty? See, this is why I want to be alone. I need you to be cutthroat. I know you have it in you. I know you're going to be disappointed. I know you're going to be pissed off. It's why I want you to write down everything rather than go scream at someone or just give them more time and effort of yours that they don't even deserve. This is you giving yourself inner work, and also it's a way for you to see future signs of other people who have these kinds of patterns. And you can also logically look at it where maybe you let your emotions or how you feel about these people get in the way of your inner feelings. Like you felt like something was off, but you're like, no, I really care about them. Whereas if you read it on paper, like a story, it's so much easier to see. Now, I don't want you to keep this paper. Oh no. I want you to read it, cry, scream, do what you need to. Give that all to yourself. And I want you to burn it and say, I release this, I release these people, and I want to banish them in their energy from my life, period. I deserve better than this. And you do. So what are your friends saying about you? Doesn't matter what they're saying. Doesn't matter what they're doing. What matters is, what are you gonna do and what are you gonna say to make your life better? Because you deserve better. Sending you love. I'll send you some Reiki actually. My intention is to send this person healing, loving energy. And there goes the thunder and the wind. And we'll give you some sage to cleanse you of those nasty basties. Yes, that's what I'm going to call them. Cleanse you of all negative energy. Go get some sage. Go put it all over yourself. Put it all throughout your home. If you don't want to buy actual sage, I have sage incense sticks. You can get them at like wherever, Walmart. They're only like $1 at Walmart. They're more expensive at like Kroger and whatnot, but you need cleansing and healing. Go stand out in the rain. I did it today and I felt amazing and uplifted. I'm ready for Halloween also, as you can see. Love Halloween. It's my favorite time of year. Don't care if it's not quite September. It's my favorite time of year. Get excited about how much better your life is going to be without these people messing it up. And only you can get in your own way. And other people can't affect you unless you let them. And what are you going to do? You're going to be who you want to be. You're not going to be what others want you to be. You're not going to let them affect you. You're going to be wise about this. You're going to be humble about this because they know better. And you know they know better. And it's not your job or their parents' job. It is the universe's job to show them, hey, she messed up. That ain't your job. It's not your job to teach everybody. It's not your job to help everybody. That's the universe's job. You stay cool. You stay calm. You stay chill. You'll keep your stuff together. And you'll have everything because you're giving it all to yourself. You give them your energy. You give them any kind of nonsense. Why are you still giving anything to them? You don't need to. Your potential is endless. And just remember, every day for a month, anytime you feel sad, mad, hell, every morning, every afternoon, every night, say, I deserve better. Every time you sip some water, say, as I sip this water, I'm grateful because I deserve better and I'm getting better. Every time you eat, say, I'm grateful for this meal because I deserve better and I'm getting better. And one day, you'll come up with your own affirmation. I really hope this helped whoever this is for. My soul cries for your soul. And trust me, I understand your pain. I actually had a group of friends once when I was in my teens. And they all decided I had slept with someone that I didn't sleep with. And they all kept trying to tell me to admit I slept with someone that I didn't sleep with. I didn't have anything to do with them after that. They did a lot of other awful things to me, but I was young and I just wanted friends. And they were the only ones I had. It was that day that I learned it doesn't matter how long you're friends with someone. It doesn't matter if you were there first, last, whatever. People do what's best for them, so do what's best for you, what makes you happy, what brings you peace. It's up to you. Look in that mirror and love yourself like nobody else will. Because nobody's going to love you like you. You get up with yourself. You sleep with yourself. You always look at yourself, whether you like it or not. Take care of you, okay? Many blessings. Number 1. Who needs friends? Be your own bestie. That's my tongue drum, by the way. It's to heal chakras. She let out a little bark. This is your reading number 1. Be your own bestie. I'm going to take a moment. I'm actually going to pause this and grab some nice milk tea to drink. Sorry about that. It's lovely milk tea, anyone? I put half milk, half black tea, and sugar. Just gonna enjoy this for a moment while we listen to the rain. Happy place achieved once more, yes. It's the closest you can get to, I'd say, kind of like a latte. Oh wait, I have another coaster over here. But let's take this over here anyway. I don't want the dogs to get up. Oh, speaking of coasters. It's a gemstone coaster. My mommy got me these. Look how beautiful, you guys. Oh my god. So gorgeous. Lolly. Sorry about that. Number 2. Maybe you've had some distractions happening in your life. Who knows? We're going to shuffle 7 times. And then draw a card after 7 tries. I'm getting really distracted. And it's really hot in here. So I'm actually going to take my jacket off. If you don't mind. I feel like maybe you're frustrated over a lot of distractions that have been happening in your life recently. Maybe you're a bit of a hothead like me. I was born a Pisces, don't get me wrong, but I have 3 major placements of Aries, and I think my sun is like Cancer, so like I'm a whole lot of crazy. I feel like you can relate. Alright, so we're just going to shuffle 7 times. Oh, this is your deck you chose. Just shuffling for right now, you guys. Wait for me. This is number 4. Being coy on me. I don't think I explained it in the last one, but I'll explain it in this one. 7 is the number of the divine. That's why 7. 7 for me and 7 for you. Divine guidance. Alright, so now 7 times. Now you can give those messages. So what are your friends saying about you? That's it, huh? Somebody's been keeping secrets to themselves. I don't know why I'm singing in your pile. Okay. What are your friends saying about you? I honestly think you already know. So, we have familiar, listen, and learn. I feel like this is my witchy pile. Speaking of which, I'm a witch. What's your excuse? My mom got me this cup. I keep my sage in it. I buy a little bundle like this, and then like I unbundle it, and then I light it, and I don't know why I'm telling you that. Anyway, a little bit about me. I feel like You're telling me to show you my earrings. I feel like you're into occulty fun things like me. Listen and learn, familiar. I know I said it the first time, but I'm saying it again because I think you have a familiar. She's naked, but I don't care. This account isn't to make money, it is to give out messages. And I'm cool with nudity. Everybody has a body, okay, and it comes in all kinds of different shapes and sizes. And if people are sensitive and they just want to wear a turtleneck the rest of their lives, well, don't ever shower because you'll have to look at yourself, or bathe because you'll have to touch yourself. I feel like you have dry humor, if I'm honest. Diana, be one with nature. This is actually, I think, like the witches. It's a witch deck. I remember that, like the witch moon cycles. I actually have the card deck in my room. I would come and show you, but I've already so many different things before your reading. No more distractions. Everything's trying to distract you because you have a gift on the way. I know this has nothing to do with what your friends are saying about you, but it's a secret. I knew there was a secret. True north. Stay true to yourself. Personally, I believe you like doing your own thing. You will go run out in the rain half naked like myself just because you can. And I feel like people are always like, oh my gosh, did you see what so-and-so did? Like, people are just, it's not that you have the audacity. It's not that they're offended by it. They're just like, what a powerful, beautiful, amazing creature that just does not care and does whatever they want. And you come off so cold, but once people see your beautiful, sweet like nature, like this deer, you're like this deer right here. I'm getting that you will see deer a lot. You connect with the deer spirit. Ancient Egypt is a past life connection for you. And Compass, you're like me, you don't believe in the concept of time, you believe in many lifetimes. Underneath here, it says no, sleep on it. You don't have to sleep on things because you follow your intuition. It always steers you the right way. I feel like maybe you could do certain rituals and wear masks or like a hood possibly. I think this has a hood on it. 1 second, I'm going to be funny and pretend to be you. And if you don't like it, get a sense of humor, which I know you do. So, you do stuff like this. And you probably light black candles for protection like I do. Now, black candles can be kind of harsh, but I actually use black and white candles, little black and white like birthday candles. This is just an example. So when it happens, lickety split, which I'm sure you already know. But black is the color of protection, white is the color of healing. So I ask for protection and healing at the same time. Cute little trick right there for candle manifestation for anyone who didn't know. I feel like some of you will be like, duh, and some of you will be like, ah, birthday candle, cheap and it works quickly. Lovely way of manifesting if you're in the right mindset. But it's not just your friends saying you're freaking fantastic and out of this world. Everyone sees you and instantly knows you're different, you're unique. Ears. You could wear cute, quirky things. You could have a style like no one else. Like, you could be like me. I gave you an example. And it's happened my whole life ever since I was young. I have a tendency to accidentally know some trends that are happening before they happen. For example, I had dyed my hair red a couple of months ago. 2 months later, everybody I work with, customers, people I've never even met, their hair is all red. So now I put blue in it to make it purple and red. Because I'm just like, this was mine. And now you want it too. I feel like you know things are going to happen and you just naturally do it. And then, like, it becomes a thing for the collective. And you're just like, I kind of feel like I did this to myself, but I know I didn't. I just did what felt right. It's because you're naturally like a leader, a trendsetter, and it's like, it's not even on purpose. I'm being drawn to like my tattoo, my moon tattoo with, if you want to see it more closely, I feel like you could have symbolic tattoos of spirituality like myself. I actually got this during my first spiritual awakening, and it has a heart and a rose, and I didn't find out till later that a rose symbolizes the heart chakra. I just loved it because it reminded me of Alice in Wonderland, because it's got the diamond, it's got painting the roses red, and it's got pearls and then like a gem heart. And I've always loved the moon. Ever since I was a child, I would stare at the moon. And now that I've gotten more into spirituality, I work with the moon cycles. I think of new projects I want to start for the new moon, and I release things on the full moon. Like today is, I think it's the 30th, the blue super moon. Big day to release things. You're probably releasing a few things. So what are your friends saying about you? That you always know things and you don't care what other people think. You're going to stick to your truth. I'll take that as confirmation. And people love you just the way you are. You have a puppy that came to say hi. I'm going to take this as a confirmation you have a familiar. You must be special. Animals love you. Get down. Get down. Get down. You're knocking my cards down. You're knocking my cards down. I love you, but no. Leave her alone. She don't want you. She's older. Let her sleep. Children, am I right? She listens well enough. Sometimes. Alright. So, that's what your friends are saying about you, number 2. You're original. You're true to yourself. And you're wicked cool. And you are a trailblazer. A trendsetter. I know you're not trying to eat my affirmation cards. Let me give you a couple of affirmations since Dottie has picked out a couple for you. They're wet because of the rain. You better not. Hey, stop touching my stuff. Today, and that doesn't mean touch her. Girls, hey. Where's your bone? You're supposed to be chewing on your bone, not my stuff. Thankfully, she didn't chew it up. My puppy has chosen a couple of affirmations for you. Today I have faith. Today I have faith and truly believe that anything is possible. And today I am learning. Today I will focus on learning to grow into a better person. You give people faith that they too can love themselves. Is what I'm getting from this. And this actually ties in very perfectly to your message. So I wouldn't be surprised if animals bring you certain messages. This was a lovely reading, Many Blessings, and number 2. This what I have for you. This is what your friends are saying. And everybody else is saying, you cool as hell. And I'm saying it too. I'm going to put these affirmations back up. You're okay. What? You acting crazy? Do not mess up my board. Excuse you. These are not for you. These are mine. Nope, nope. I know, they're pretty, they're colorful, they're beautiful. Stop doing it. That whole board is nothing but affirmations. I literally have affirmations here, there, all back there. It's like self-care cards, affirmations. In fact, all around the house, I have affirmations. Over there, it says love, love, love 4 different times. And near it, I have a picture of my grandmother who passed away, which I'll show you, actually. I had this cool idea. I had a glass bottle, and I put her picture in it. And she has her own little space. And I have a wallet that says, footprints in the sand. When you saw only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. And I think the reason I'm saying that for number 3 is, like, recently someone passed away for you. Number 3, or you lost someone who was very close to you, or for some of you, you know you're going to have to leave people who are important to you because you already know what they're saying about you. You just want a confirmation. Well, there's your confirmation, but I'll give you your reading also. Milk tea, anyone? Half milk, half black tea and sugar. With ice cubes. And the rain. Peaceful and relaxing. Sometimes I'll eat ice cream and watch the rain, but I'm doing a reading, so no eating ice cream. I'll get chocolate everywhere because I'm a messy eater. I'm a way messier cook, though. It's just me and my roommate here. But I always cook for like 4+ people because I like to give food to like my sister. I used to give food to my mom, but she would forget about it. So I'm getting for you, you're probably a family person also. You like homemaking things because they're fun. Alright, first we are going to shuffle 7 times for the divine, and then 7 times to get your cards from the divine. Me connecting with the divine and you connecting with the divine. That's how I do it now. 1, 2, just shuffling. Hop on out, aren't you? Yep, you already know the truth. That's all Ace of Swords and 5 of Cups. Someone here who has indigestion. It is the food you're eating if you're questioning it. That is so random. But okay. This is supposed to be what your friend's saying about you, but I deliver all messages, not just whatever my intention is. It's what the divine wants. Alright, now step and shuffle to see what are your friends saying about you. Number 3. I almost said number 7. Maybe you work with the divine as well. I'm sorry, Fluffy. Leave her alone. It's a whole lot of cards, but okay. Last shuffle. Oh, woo. You have the most cards out of everybody. Okay. I will tell you your cards and then tell you your message. I suddenly feel exhausted. Why are you so tired, sweet baby? What have you been doing? You must work real hard. Knight of Wands. And all of a sudden my nose is wanting to be runny. Let me grab a napkin. 1,000 pardons. Yeah, no. Whoever has digestion issues, you should get on that. Because I was fine. And then just... Yeah. Alright, then 3 of Cups. So Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups. These cards are gorgeous. 7 of Swords. You hiding something. The Magician. You manifesting something. I know it's supposed to be about your friends. Your friend's gonna be shook if 10 of Cups, and so are you, because of the Tower. Oh, this is a good one. 10 of Spears, 10 of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a good one. This is a good one. You're getting some gifts. This just ain't about your friends. You getting some gifts. King of Wands. Hello. Gone from a knight to a king. The Lovers. I can't wait to tell you this message. Queen of Pentacles. I'm not normally like this, but I can't help myself. This person can't help themselves either. 9 of Swords. Ooh, they are tortured by it. 9 of Wands. Coming in hot. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. King of Wands. Oh, coming in hot. Queen of Wands and King of Wands. You think they're hot too? Alright, alright. 8 of Cups. They want to marry you. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that much. 5 of Swords. High Priestess. But like you don't know, whatever. You've been hoping and wishing and thinking and praying. And it's coming. It's coming. The Fool. You left somebody out in the cold and they never forgot you, babe. 5 of Wands. God, so many messages. Do you mind if I tell this like a story? Okay. I'm doing it anyway. That's what they want. Someone came in hot and heavy. Okay. And they wanted to have a good old time. And you had a lot of good memories. This person mistook you for naive, but you had a sword hidden up your sleeve. While they slept on you, you manifested something better, something more fulfilling, something to make you happier, and it's coming now. Like, within the next 5 days now. This person got money. Honey. I don't care if you have money or not. They're that I want to spoil you type. 5 of Wands. No more fighting, no more disagreements. No more of that. You said you don't want it. You ain't getting that no more. You get someone who is hot. And they got money. And they'll give you emotional fulfillment. Let me just reiterate that you manifested someone super freaking hot. Somebody who's got money and somebody who's going to be your happily ever after. Your friends are still stuck on this past crap you've been dealing with. But, honey, you gonna be the talk of the town, the lovers. Because you've been loving yourself. And you got all these pinnacles. This person knows you are prosperous on your own. This person sees your worth. The Empress card isn't here. But with this High Priestess, they're telling me the Empress card isn't here because you have more masculine energy and this person likes it. You're fiery, you're go-getter. It's a lot of Aries energy. But you both, when you meet, you will feel each other's power. I can feel the power. Like, I'm getting goosebumpies. Nine of Swords, you were so tortured by this other person that every time they torture you, you would be like, you would imagine what your relationship is supposed to be like versus like what you were actually getting. And you're like, just give it to me. I'll go for it. Ooh, that wind is picking up like crazy. And guess what? It is here. We have hurricane weather here, so it was quite quiet till just then. And then once this person's coming now, they can't wait. They can't resist it. They can't stop. This is not a past person, by the way. The past person, the universe knows you're done with it. This person knows you are just as powerful, just as feisty, and just as hot, and you are their match. I mean, that song, From a Distance, where... I don't know this song, so I'm not going to sing the rest of it. Seriously, though, whoever has digestion issues, fix it. Maybe this person who's coming in has digestion issues, or like their stomach's all in knots and like they're feeling all sick and all crazy because, oh God, they just want you so bad they don't know what to do with themselves. This turned into not what are your friends saying about you. This is someone coming in like, I'm coming now. Forget your friends. I'm gonna distract you from all that. Like, I feel like you've walked away from your friends because all they ever do is talk about old crap and you're over it, if I'm honest. I feel like you want a confirmation that everything you've left you were supposed to, and you did, because these people literally just made you just kind of want to... Okay, this is going to be really vulgar, and I don't know how else to put this. Like, you almost want to blow your brains out or put like a sword through your face just so you could stop even contemplating or thinking about the negativity that of which they were speaking. I feel like you don't have a lot of friends. I feel like you probably mostly have family more than friends, and the only reason you're close with them is because they're your family and you value family, and you know, they're good enough. You don't want to be completely alone. I get that, High Priestess. But if you haven't been feeling well recently, I heard for the past 6 months. But for who this is coming in right now, it's been the last few. And if you've really been feeling real rough, like a few weeks prior to coming across this reading, yeah, no, this person's coming in 5 days. Period. They're gonna be better than what you imagine. Like, they're gonna rock your freaking world. You see all this electricity in this tower? In this 3 of Cups? It ain't gonna be nothing on the electricity between you two, because, hello. And I'm just gonna tell you, you're gonna feel higher than a kite around this person because, right now I just feel so lightheaded and like dizzy. It's gonna be like your energies are gonna clash and it's gonna be slightly overwhelming at first. So be prepared to like be a little dizzy and like want to still yourself like, whoa, what is this energy? You're used to sitting in your own powerful energy. You might be like me. When I meditate and I get a super high frequency, the room spins and spins and spins and spins. I don't have to do drugs. I don't have to be on anything. Like, that's just, I can vibe that high. I just try to keep my vibe lower most of the time because some people can't handle that. And I don't feel like triggering a whole room of people at a time. I'm good. Like, I like to keep to myself, and I get noticed no matter what I do anyway. I can look and speak just like everyone else. I get noticed, so people are like, shine bright, vibe high. I do what I want. Okay? If I want to be noticed, I know how to be noticed. But when I'm going to work and doing everyday things like going grocery shopping, I don't want to vibe super high and have everybody stare at me. Don't get me wrong, I get stared at anyway because I got that healthy kind of energy. But the reason I'm saying all this is you do too. It's raining harder. You're going to cry out of happiness. What are your friends saying about you? Your friends are talking about your past and how much you've changed based on like past relationships. What your friends are gonna be talking about is when you walking around with this person hand in hand, because you are gonna keep this to yourself because you know these people that are in your life loose lips sink ships is what I'm hearing. Like, they can't keep it to themselves, and they probably like soap operas and drama, and they like to know the storyline of your life because theirs is not as interesting. Because people are naturally drawn to you and attracted to you in like a positive way, whereas with like your friends or whatever, it's in a negative way. Your friends don't understand why you get so much positive attention and they get negative attention. It's because of what they're attracted to is negative. A lot of what they speak is negative. Anytime you say something negative, you do it as dry humor, you do it to be funny, you're just messing about. Whereas they have actual like animosity. They have stuff they haven't healed that you have. And that's one of the main reasons why this is coming in. I'm being drawn to this picture where you see like this creature who's staring up at this person who's so high in the air. I'm getting two messages from this card. One, people don't understand how you seem unreachable, untouchable at times. And like your head is in the clouds or something along those lines. You see things that aren't there. Probably a prophet like I am. And you probably do see things that aren't there like I do. I see portals and shit on a daily and I have to close them, so you could be the same way. But I'm also being drawn to this picture because you were like this animal wondering if you could ever reach this elevation, this kind of romantic partner fulfillment you seek. It's here. It's coming. It's now. See how all this is growing out of this person's head and they're not even looking? You sprouted all these seeds from your mind into this reality without even trying, without even meaning to. Like, I'm being drawn to these two horns right here, this moon. You could have been moon manifesting on accident, like you're naturally in tune with the moon. There's actually several moon cards here. I'll try and point them all out. Just being pointed to like moon-like objects. I'm hearing that song. I've got the power. You got the power, babe, and you set things in motion. Your friends are talking about what has been and what they think about you now. Your reading has turned into you getting your happily ever after and then some. And these people are just going to be like, they left. I'm going to take them barking and a truck leaving as a confirmation. You're going to move quick with this person. You're going to want to leave with this person because this person's going to make you feel like nothing else, nobody else. This person will be loyal and faithful as well. They match your vibe. They match your frequency. You are in alignment to what you want. You must have been doing affirmations of what I want, what's me, wants me, what's me. You might have questioned yourself a few times, like you basically were like, what I want wants me. I deserve better, therefore I am getting better. Like when you were depressed, you would say happy things to jump timelines because you know how that's how that works. You train your brain. You create your reality. Like you get it. And sometimes you did it on accident. I think you did this half on accident. I think you knew you were doing it, but you were just kind of like, I'll believe it when I see it. Kind of like I am. Like, I'll get the same readings from like tons of different readers. And the only reason I watch readers is to confirm whatever readings I do for myself. I actually am one of those fortunate people to where I can read for myself. And it's really funny when I get like a scam reader who's like, I noticed a dark presence over you. That's how they all begin. And I was just drawn to your energy for a reading. And I'll be like, I do all my own readings, but if you want, because I respect other tarot readers, we can trade a reading. I don't ever hear back from them. Or, you know, they'll say that you're like cursed or whatever, and then you're like, really? That's funny, because I've been quite good. None of my limbs have fallen off. I can pay my bills. Like, life is good. Must not be as psychic as you think you are. Try that one with them next time. It's funny. Their response. You can tell which readers want money and which ones don't. I'll say that much. Like, one time, I went to a reader because I was curious if I got a personal reading, how it would match to my own personal reading. Because usually I just watch like general ones. Not for ideas because I have billions and I literally write them down all the time. So I never run out of material. And I hear voices in my head, so that helps. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Anyway, they gave me a menu of things and they were all kinds of different prices. And I chose the cheapest one. And it was a mini reading. You want to know what my reading was? For like 60, 70 bucks. A surprise is coming for you. And then I was like, okay, cool, thanks. That's all I needed to know. I was like, okay, I could have came up with that. I could have literally put like pieces of paper in a little baggie, like there's a surprise, or someone's gonna stub their toe and just pull it out and be like, oh, here's yours, here's your, it's like a fortune cookie, only with a fortune cookie you get a meal and that's a lot cheaper. So when I do personal readings, I'm gonna be like, this is your situation, this is your advice, this is what's coming in. I mean, it really just depends on what kind of reading you want. But if you want just like a general one, I'll be like, I got like a 1 through 10 list. Let's see, where is it? I'm gonna show you right quick. I got your current situation, your shadow side, what you should focus on, messages from the angels, what your guides are trying to tell you, what the universe is trying to show you, what spirit wants you to know, your truth from your higher self. Like, here's my list. My ratings are $88.88 because 8888 is the number of infinite abundance. But considering you get like 18 different messages, I think that's pretty freaking good. But I'm actually working on a website right now where I am going to give different sessions, and each session is going to be 8888 because this girl over here works a full-time job, has this side hustle, cleans house, cooks. I do it all. So I deserve more. I'm going to give myself more. Clearly. And that's what you're getting. You are a healing, safe presence. That's why I felt the need to speak to you like this, because you're the kind of person who's very open and understanding. Get ready for my website because it's almost done. And I did it all on my own. That's right. All on my own. Just like you do it all on your own. You do it all on your own. I'm so proud of you for doing this all by yourself. And rocking it. And I bet you look good doing it too. I bet no one ever sees you shed those tears. They just talk about what happened. And if they see you shed a tear, it ain't for long. You're like, I'm done. You have had a lot happen and you deserve this. So what are your friends saying about you? It don't matter what they're saying about you. What they're gonna say is like, oh my God, how did they get that miracle? 'Cause you deserve it. Duh. And you can tell them I said that. Say this affirmation with me. I embrace miracles. I embrace miracles. That's your affirmation. We'll do a tongue drum for you. For that root chakra. Alright, this is what your friends are saying about you. Number 3. I almost said number 1. Interesting, because you're number 1, not number 2, not number 3, not number 4. Number 1. Look out for number 1, because you are number 1. You do great, puppy. She's like, yeah. Whoa. 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 That was not an invitation to like lick all up on me. Be licking off my lotion and whatnot. Many blessings. Number 3. Many blessings to all. If you would like a personal reading, hit me up at magigoddesstarot@gmail.com. I will not put anything in the description box because your girl ain't got time for that. I'm working on my website, working my full-time job, and all that other stuff, so. You're smart. You'll figure it out. Lots of love. Till next time.